Yay! Let's see what this does. Let's see what that does. Cool! Yay! Follow. See? Look. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Over here. Emil. See? Now, let's see if we can't use our videos from our anticipation guide from the other day. Alright, so here's the thing. Once you've uploaded this to our Google and you put it in your Google Drive and you shared it, basically drag this over into one of our shared folders so we can all have access to it. You do want to make sure that you click on that share button and it's not left as private because it does complicate things. So just switch it to anybody with the link can view. Perfect. So how do I get this thing here which says Ava Krista Veronica 6K Anticipation Guide Drama? How do I get this from the Google onto the blog? So I'm going to open it up. Ooh. Where is it? Our internet's super slow. So let's assume our internet actually was working. Nah, that's slow. So we got 4 options over here. Take a wild guess. What's it going to be? File. All right, so I go to File. Now we know that the idea is this. Where is this video? Seriously, you are physically in this classroom on our campus in Kiev. Where is this video and Planet Internet? Go ahead. Well, yeah, somewhere in California probably. But the point is, in terms of where it physically is housed under some sort of address, it's in her Google Drive. And it could be in lots of different other people's folders, but that's where it is and that's where it stays. And I saw some people doing some weird stuff the other day. They put it on Google and then they decide they're going to download it to put it back on the blog, which is strange because what you're doing now is like making huge copies of stuff and carrying it around. Once it's on the internet and we have this embed, here's our magic word right here, we can put this anywhere we want, which has the computer language, HTML, and all our blogs and all that stuff too. So click on your embed. And now it gives you this guy right here. And it has the open alligator, closed alligator stuff. You see it? You see it? And we know that's some kind of computer language. This is pretty straightforward computer language. I do want you to look at this guy real quick. If you can see that up there, because we have the bullseye and not the zoom. What is the size of this video when it goes on the blog? And this is cool. You don't know all these other weird little computer stuff, but the numbers make sense. Go ahead. Yep. All right, so we might not know what that means, and you probably don't, but that's fine. We know it's 640 by 385, and when we put it on the blog, we'll want to look at it and see how big it is, and formatting is an issue. We want to make sure it fits on the page properly, and if it's not, we can just reduce those numbers until it does fit, and it won't affect the movie. It should just be fine, as long as we're taking even numbers away from both. So I'm going to copy this, and now once you are logged into your blogger.com account with your school account and what have you. You probably still have some stuff from grade 5 on there from your PYP project. I could just click on this because that little pen means make a new post. I could click on it again and see all the posts. I'm just going to go straight to this guy. Now, when you do post things, you should know by now there's 2 options. There's this guy, which is compose, and that's basically, it'll allow you to write like it was a Google Doc or even like an email. You got these little options for the picture and this and that. This is the funny robot language. I click on my HTML, and now I can paste this guy in here. So what I'm going to do is, I already know it's not going to fit too well. It's a little bit too big. So instead of it being 640, and you might want to write these numbers down. If not, we can say them again in a few minutes when you put your stuff up here. I'd be way too small. I think 590, and then I can take maybe, I don't know, 335. They're pixels, because 335 inches would be, would be massive. So what do? I don't know what it looks like. I'm going to give it a title. My title will be something about my name, my partner's name, and whatever the actual project was. This was our anticipation guide, dramatic piece, etc. Something to that effect. I'm going to see how big it looks on the blog. And formatting wise, it's taking a second. So it fits over here and it's not too wide. We have to change that. Remember we mentioned before about the permissions, and we want to make sure that is anybody with the link can view. How do you do that? Just like with any document you share with us. So we go back to this. We click on share, and now we can change Now we want, because I have access to it, but if it's on Planet Internet, we want your aunt and your uncle and everybody else to see your lovely work. And now we can go back to this, and I guarantee if we refresh this now, it should show us what the video looks like. Can't wait to watch it. So excited. It's going to be fantastic. It's there. It's just a little, it's probably, thanks, there. What Muppet Show, whatever that was. But now it's processing. It'll take a second. Any questions about this? So we'll go back and look this through again. So you need to find the folder which is in our Google Docs. This guy was called Holes Anticipation Guide Video. Now, for today's assignment, which you will finish before you leave, your paired reading, I don't care where you put that. It'll probably be obvious to put it in your Unit 2 folder. It'll be one of very few videos in there, so it's not a problem. Once you upload that to one of your, you can share it with your buddy too, but it really just needs to be housed in one of those, right? Share it with him, change the anybody with the link can view, click on File, which is this guy over here, get your embed information. All you got to do is copy it, log into your Blogger, click on the publish, the little pen or pencil key at the beginning, which lets know you want to make a new post. Change it from compose, because that's what it looks like in the sort of the Google Doc email form. Click on your computer language, paste, and we can go ahead and agree that 590 by 335, if you want to write that down, we'll put it up there on the board, will work just fine. Have it, look at it, see if it works, and then you publish it. And I think I'm going to help these girls out. I'm just going to go ahead and publish it.
Oh, yay! We didn't make a title.
You can go back. I can fix that in a second. You can tell me what you want. Good. Now, you have 31 minutes. Think about the time here. So it really only takes about a minute to get the QuickTime up and make sure the built-in microphone's ticked and that you change that to medium. Find some relatively warm and decent and not so boisterous, loud place to record your 10-minute paired reading. If you truly want to work by yourself, I'm okay with that because of our weird numbers. If you want to do that, it'd just be 5 minutes. If you want to work with 3 of you, it could be tight in terms of time, all 3 of you. I would take 12 minutes would be okay with that. Goes into one of your Google Drives, share with the other partner or partners in your group, and then one of you needs to take that embed information and post it on the blog before you leave. Go ahead.
I think that everybody thinks that we're only supposed to read chapter 10.
No. We're starting with 10. Now, we didn't put a page number on there because, I mean, we all read at a slightly different pace, and I didn't want you to be pressured. I really want you to really work on your fluency and how you articulate things and how dialogue's supposed to sound different from the narration and these sorts of bits and pieces.